Hey friends. So self-respect is critical to your mental health. There's really no other way to say it. Yet it is often the first thing that we're willing to bend on when we find ourselves in a conflict or some kind of difficulty with another person. The reasons we do it are different for everyone, for the sake of the greater good, or to avoid confrontation, or to keep the peace, or my personal favorite, because we're afraid to lose our relationship with someone, even when it's a crappy, unfulfilling, one-sided one. In these situations, sometimes we will take it on the chin because that's just what we do, and that can be a really big mistake. Ask me how I know this to be true. Now, compromise in and of itself is good sometimes. There are plenty of things in interpersonal relationships where compromise is actually healthy. Any relationship with anyone of any kind, including friendships, should have some kind of compromise cooked in the sauce. You can't have just one person getting their way all the time while the others just suck it up. It doesn't work for longevity. It doesn't work, period. Compromise becomes bad, however, when your self-respect suffers because of crumbs. You know what I mean by that, right? It's when we accept less than the bare minimum from people, when we shrug off unacceptable things and behaviors and allow it to continue for the sake of not rocking the boat. When we sacrifice our dignity or our sense of self-worth or our integrity for the sake of a relationship with another person who isn't making an effort to hold up their half of the equation. Sometimes we let this go on for a long time, and many times in the end, we're left feeling angry, resentful, bitter, unfulfilled, and sometimes all of these things at once. The following is the most important thing I will ever say in any of these videos. There is no relationship of any kind with another person that is worth compromising your self-respect over. There is actually nothing at all that is worth that compromise. Period. Full stop. Or whatever else the kids say these days. If something or someone requires you to make this kind of compromise in order to stay in your life, then understand that whatever that thing is not for you. If all you're getting from someone in your life is crumbs while you're out here providing them a 5-course meal in terms of access to you, then there's a problem. You know what happens when you only consume crumbs, right? You're always starving, no matter how hard you try to convince yourself that that's a whole meal. When you accept less than you deserve, what you're really doing is selling yourself short, and you're robbing yourself of opportunities that you could have that are far better than crumb chasing. There's a lot of things in life that we lose, friends, that aren't actually losses, even when we don't see it that way at the time. You tend to realize it later when the thing you lost ends up getting replaced by something better, something more worthy of you. You deserve better than the bare minimum or crumbs. You deserve the whole cake, the whole pie, the whole box of cookies. Hell, you deserve the whole bakery. And you have to start believing that. When you do, things will change. I promise you. That's all I got for you this week. I'll be back next week with another priority message. Until then, take good care of yourselves. Bye.